We go through this every year. You know perfectly well what holiday it is.
Okay. Happy Halloween, everybody. Whoopee.
Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. Happy spooky month, happy October. I'm doing a fan film Friday on this channel for a movie that I came across called Family Recipe, a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan film. This can be found on the Gus Trapani YouTube channel, and I'll have the link directly to this fan film and to his channel in the description down below, because you're going to want to go to Gus Trapani's channel, because this ended up being the final installment in a series of Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan films. So once again, I watched something out of sequence, and I probably would have enjoyed this even more if I had watched the others, and I may try to find time to go back and watch some of the other ones. So this just released in like September 1st, so it's really relatively new. It's, like I said, the last entry in the series. Leatherface is played by Josh Kersey, who goes by Horror Daddy 85. Cowboy is Roderick Kilmick. Jake Rick Rogers, Johnny Orion Perillo, and Christina Kylan plays Chrissy. So yeah, right off the bat, I definitely did feel like this was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I thought Leatherface looked really good. I thought they did good with some background sounds, and they did some cool imagery, some shots that made it feel very Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I didn't understand the dynamic between Leatherface and I think Cowboy. So, like, again, I didn't watch the others, so that's not a criticism. That's because I didn't watch the fan films that led up to this one. But there's really some neat things. I thought Leatherface looked really good. It did seem like it was a store-bought Leatherface mask, which is fine. It looks like they took great care in making sure that it didn't get damaged or dirty, which is also fine. But otherwise, like, his look, his size, his body movements, all were very, very what you would expect from a Leatherface, because that's a big body size. You know, that you have to be a big guy for that. And you got to hold a chainsaw and do the whole chainsaw road dance. And we get that in this movie, in this fan film. The only thing that was it was just something that I noticed, and it's, again, not necessarily negative, but Leatherface was a little, I wrote down grunty. Like, he makes a lot of audible grunty noises, and I don't, in my mind, in my history of Leatherface, this is probably the most audible I've heard of a version of Leatherface when in, like, kill mode or whatever. And speaking of kill mode, so we've got the traditional, what everybody thinks about with the typical Leatherface look with the apron and that style. But we do get the dressed up for dinner. I'm not sure what the official title is. I want to say it's dinner dress. If you guys know in the comments down below what it's called when Leatherface puts the tie on and he's got the Pretty Woman. Maybe that's what it's called, Pretty Woman mask. I'm not sure. But you know what I mean? Like, Leatherface has a couple of different looks for the occasion. And they do good tribute to that by having him have that look in this movie. Yeah, so it's a very fun, it's a good filler for a quick Halloween. This was only just a little over 22 minutes, so again, not a real long investment of your time. If you do go to the channel, like I always say on Fan Film Fridays, if you go to their channel and watch it, sit through the ads, please, so they get the revenue. because it's not a lot of revenue, but you know, they're putting in a lot of their own money into these projects, and you know, their labors of love for a lot of these creators. So Gus Trapani deserves all of your likes and subscriptions and ads that you can sit through for him. Go watch this, then come back, leave me a comment if you thought this was good. I think it was better than some of the Texas Chainsaw Massacres that went to mainstream, and not as good as others. So it fits well into the series of fan film and regular Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, which I'm a fan of. That's one franchise I definitely like, but it's definitely a roller coaster ride of movies, and you can definitely get some people pissed off if you say you don't like one of their favorite movies, or if one of your favorite movies is one that they don't like. It's a very divisive franchise, to say the least. That's going to do it for Fan Film Friday on Now It's Dark. I'm going to do these all through the month of October for Spooky Month, so please keep checking back to the channel, hit that notification bell, and thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend.